Hello Aries, this message is for you. Welcome back to Taurus Does Tarot. It is now April. No fooling, not funny. So let's just see what's going on for Aries in the month of April. Oh, starting off pretty strong here, huh? I'll get him. Just gonna shuffle more. Ooh, jumpy today. What is going on with Aries in the month of April? Just trying to spread some good energy and pleasantries in this time of uncertainty. So let's see what's going on. Looking alright. What is going on in Aries this April? Is it me or is it the deck? I think it's the deck. Got some blockages here, but we'll get through them like we always do. Alright Aries, what is going on in the month of April? They were all trying to come out. No, none of them are coming out, huh? Playing like that, Aries. Okay, wow. What is going on in the month of April for Aries? Still looking to get quite a few more cards. Sometimes shuffling can be boring, I know. But it's a necessary evil, I suppose. What else is going on for Aries? It's an interesting time for all of us. And so some of these readings might not be as personal as they usually are for that reason. It's more general energies lately because everybody's kind of going through the same thing. That's my take on it. Let's see what's going on. Looking to get some core cards, some future cards, some meditation cards. That's way too many cards. Way too many cards. Aries, what's up? Okay. Alright. What else is going on? I think that's good. There's these cards on the ground. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Starting off strong with that fire energy. Okay. Okay. What is going on? This is a lot of information, it feels like. Alright, so we have the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Discs, and the Priestess. So whatever I'm about to tell you, you already know, and nothing is going to knock you off your throne. That's how I'm seeing it. Sorrow, power, and the Priestess. Sorrow ain't ruined, so who really cares? Things are tough right now, but you've got this, and you know you got this. Alright, Aries? So let's go on this little journey here. We've got the Fool to start, followed by the 7 of Discs, followed by the 3 of Cups, which is failure and abundance. So what's interesting there is it's sort of conflicting energies. But this is a new journey, and so you have to kind of find the balance between the two. Maybe you're not in the position you want to be in or were in, but you still got it and you still got it together. Got this Prince of Swords here. Don't know if this is your energy or someone else, but it might just be representing having to put in that fight to keep what you have. Putting in the good work and doing everything in your power right now, because times are hard. We have this blockage that we'll get to a little bit later, but here we have the Tower. So this is just interesting, because then you have the Moon, and it's almost like they coordinate: failure and the Tower, abundance and the Moon. Whatever during this kind of I don't want to say apocalyptic time, pandemic time, things might feel like they're falling apart, but it's a matter of what you manifest and what you envision during this time that's going to really make the difference. Here we have the Queen of Discs, so even though you have the failure Seven of Discs over here, it's almost like you don't even feel it. So you're still solid. King of Cups, you know what you're doing. Nine of Discs, gain, and 10 of Discs, wealth. So this is make or break time for you, Aries. This is when you really decide to move forward with whatever it is that you're working on. But I see that I just see success here. So don't be fooled by this Seven of Discs. One hiccup in the road isn't going to knock you off course by any means. You still have plenty in you. Cool. These two are here. Pleasure and death at opposite ends, right? So it's like one or the other. Six of Cups or death. I think because we are talking about finances a lot in this reading, it's a lot of discs. I think it's a matter of giving up some of your vices or some expenses so that you can continue, or realizing that keeping them is going to keep you in this mindset. So budgeting is going to be very important this month, to say the least. I think that goes for everyone, but I'm seeing it especially here. If you want to keep what you got to cut out what is not needed. Also here, okay, so let's see, we have Five of Wands, which is strife, and Eight of Cups, which is indolence. So you basically have to stay grounded in your emotions, or you're going to start to feel lonely, and you don't want to be in that position. So those are your two ultimatums, giving up pleasure for continued success, and not giving into emotions when you're feeling lonely. Those are your little extra contemplations. Cool. What else do we got face down here? Prince of Cups. Okay, you already got King of Cups, and you got Prince of Cups, and the Magus. It's time for you to work your magic. It's time for you to get yourself out of this rut. It's time for you to make those budget cuts. It's time for you to get it together. That is what I'm getting from this. Don't be your own blockade. There's enough going on and enough trying to block you that you can't do it to yourself. Right? So, good. Let's check out these future cards. King of Knight of Swords. Oh, the Universal Hexagram! I try not to get that one on camera, but sometimes it comes as a surprise. Prince of Wands, Four of Wands, completion, and Princess of Discs. Okay, so once you power through this phase of life is going to take longer than anybody wants it to, and you've got to stay on your game. But in the future, I do see your divine partner coming in. That's what the universal hexagram is: divine masculine and divine feminine in divine union. Prince of Wands would indicate some time to work on the self, I think, or coming to the end of a cycle with the self emotionally. And the Princess of Discs is just there to say, hey, money's still straight. So I think that was overall a beautiful reading, and you have a lot to look forward to, Aries. It's all about what you do in the now. It's going to affect what happens later. So here we have the Four of Cups, luxury, the Princess of Swords, the Hierophant, and strength, Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing, meditation here, when I work hard to keep control, I know that I have the strength to do so. When I work hard to keep control, I know I have the strength to do so. I like it. Alright, let's see what's going on in the work life up there. Okay, should we take him? Just take him. Barbados, he jumped right out. Let's see what Barbados has to say. In keeping with his appearance, Barbados is said to be able to speak and understand animals, and with their assistance he can locate or lost hidden treasures. Lost or, not locate, or whatever. Barbados is a skilled hunter and tracker whose attention to nature and animal kingdom gives him the ability to track and find whatever he seeks. Focus on closeness to the natural world and understanding of plants and animals. Okay, so everybody's like working from home right now. Say you're working from home. Make sure you have some good greenery and some extra love for your pets. It's going to be really important to kind of stay in that mind while being at home and being at work and whatever the case may be. So get yourself some house plants and a pet if you don't already have one. Okay, I'm going to pull some numbers. See what happens. Grateful deck. I just like using them. I don't know much about numbers. I just really like these cards, to be honest. So I try to incorporate them the best I can. I feel like I want to just give you this Ace of Lightning bolts. Fire energy, Ace, 1. Excellent. I think that's self-explanatory. 1111, make a wish, 111. Whatever. When you see the number 1, just know that you are number 1, Aries. Literally the first. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you in a few weeks. Thank you.